Throw it in the trash. Just put whoever it is in the 0.
They got it.
Don't care. You know that. Okay. I wanted to go through this real quick with you. Let's do this. So, 24x squared minus 22x plus 3. So we're going to factor these just like we did before. So, step number 1 is to multiply A and C together. So 24 times 3 is 72. Then we're going to find two terms that multiply together to be 72 and add together to be negative 22. So, Trav, give me two numbers that multiply together to be 72.
12 and 6.
Nice. Does that get to 22? Nope. Okay, what about 9 and 8? No, what about 36 and 2? Does that get there? Can that get to 22? 3 goes into it how many times? 3, 20, 24 and 3? Ooh, close. Okay, keep thinking here. 4 goes into it how many times? 18 and 4. How about that? Can that get to 22? Yep. So as soon as you identify your two terms, you're going to replace your middle term with your two new terms. Like that. At this point, you should have 4 terms. You should. So what we're going to do is we're going to split it and we're going to factor it out of the first one. So we're going to look at the first binomial and factor out the greatest common factor. Greatest common factor of 24 and 18 is 6. X squared and x is x, which leaves us 4x minus 3. If the middle side's a negative, what do we do to the side after it? Someone help me. We change it. Now look at this. If you cannot factor something out, like you can't factor out this one, there's always a 1 that factors out. Stop. And then we're going to put together what's on the outside and use one of the parentheses, and there's your solution. Now, this problem does differ. Now look, if I happen to have this up here, if we happen to have it set equal to 0, the only thing that's going to change is at the very end, when we get our FOIL parentheses, is we're going to go 6x minus 1 equals 0, and 4x minus 3 equals 0. And we're going to solve each one of these. So we're going to add 1 to both sides, and then divide by 6. So x is going to equal 1/6. On this side, we're going to add 3 to both sides, and then divide by 4. So x equals 3/4. So your two answers would be 1/6 and 3/4. Okay? Questions so far? Dan, questions? Dan? Dan the Pumpkin Man? Okay, I want to show you guys a problem you're going to see today on your homework. And yes, you are going to see them. So what I want to do is I'm going to pull it up here and we're going to do it almost identical to what it's going to look like. Whoops, wrong thing. Okay. So like I said last time, these are problems this one's a little bit harder of a problem, but I think it's a problem you guys can figure out relatively pretty easy. The issue happens is when we have problems like this.
Hey, you remember to put all of these in?
I did?
Yeah. They're all in.
2 4s in?
Yeah.
Trash it.
Weirdo.
Wonder if I'm missing stuff, then I must be missing stuff. That's bad news for me. All right, we may see something like this. Why can't we really see that? There we go. So we may see something as big as these. So we're going to set them both equal to 0 just to get used to it. Remember, we only solve if there's an equal, right? So if we have something like that, look, here we have some bigger numbers. So over here we're going to have 180. Check that, okay? So we're going to multiply A and C together. We're going to get 180 over here. We need two numbers that multiply together to be this number and add together to be 27. Lane, give me two numbers that multiply together to be 180. Can that get to 27? Nope. What about you, Trav?
I don't know.
90 and 2? Can that get there? Nope. What about 60 and 3? Can that get to 180? Nope. 4 goes into it. How many times? 4 goes into it 45 and 4. Can that get there? Don't think so. Keep trying. Help me out. What about 6? 18 and 10. Can that get to 27? No, close. Gets to 28. 6 goes into it. 30 and 6. Can that get to 27? Nope. Let's keep going.
Are you just doing the same thing as this?
Yeah, a little, yep. Okay, Preston, help us out. We need numbers that multiply together to be 180 and add together to be 27. We've tried 1, 2. What about 5? 5 goes into it. 36 and 5. Can that get there? I think it's 36 and 5. Can that get there? No. 7 to 7 go into it. Should we check? Because no one else is really helping me here. How about 2, 14? No, 7 doesn't. 8 does probably. No, 8 doesn't. 9 does. How many times does 9 go into it?
20.
20 and 9. Does that go? Does that go into 27?
No.
Nope. Keep trying. What about 12? What's 180 divided by 12?
15.
How about 15 and 12?
Yep.
Do those add together to be 27?
Yep.
Now look, could you guys have got there as soon as I did? Yeah, okay. Well, you remember, the more we practice this, the better we're going to get. Yeah, could Mr. Glazier have got this up here? Yeah, he probably could have, okay? But I like making you guys try to work through it to understand that sometimes we have to get a lot of different numbers to be able to get to the solution we want to get to. So our two new numbers are 15 and 12. We replace the middle term with our two new numbers. We have 4 terms, we split it, and we factor each binomial. Can they show your computer? Out of the first one we could get a 5x, which leaves us x plus 3. Out of this one we can factor a 6, which leaves x plus 3. Luckily for us, our parentheses are the same. We can go 5x plus 6, and x plus 3 equals 0. Then we could set each one of these equal to 0. After that, so this is the biggest part. When you get to your FOIL parentheses, you're going to set each set of FOIL parentheses equal to 0. You're going to subtract by 6. 5x equals negative 6. Divide by 5. X equals negative 6 fifths. Subtract 3 to both sides, and x equals negative 3. So x equals negative 6 fifths, and x equals negative 3 would be your solution. Like I said, though, these problems can get relatively pretty difficult based upon how hard a problem is. But yes, they will get, oh, see, like this one. This is the one I was after. This is the one that my 4th hour had the biggest trouble with. And I was glad I was able to find it. So this one says 21 z squared, and I'm going to need everyone's help, so get out your calculators. Because we're going to have to figure out numbers. You guys ready? Okay. Oh, just a heads up. So there's been like 10 of us, 12 of us, 15 of us, something like that. Mrs. Yates no longer allows us to take tests during study hall. So you're going to need to take your test in here with me. So if you miss a test, I think there's been 5 or 6 of you in this class alone that have done it. We're going to have to take the test with me in class after school or before school. Okay? I needed to get that out there before I forgot. All right. Okay.
Teachers, could you send sophomores K through R?
See you later, sophomores. Remember, if you can't remember, hop on there. Here, Maddie. Grade those. If they didn't get any of them right, they get a 60 if they're here. Then Kason, I think, has one in there, and Kason was starting, so it's a 0. Okay, so here we go.
Casey gets a 0.
What is it, Trav? 21 times 16.
233.
Negative 333. So we're going to need 2 numbers.
Wait, 36.
36, yeah, that's my man.
That's what I was going to say. I thought that was weird. And okay, negative 336. Okay, Preston,
What?
tell me 2 numbers. Don't say 330.
What?
8 and what? Go 336 and 1. Can that get to 16 at all?
Yes.
I don't think so. Okay, what about another? Kason, tell me another number that multiplies together to be 336 and adds together to be 16.
Dude, I don't know. 3?
3 and what?
3 and 101, 2, yeah.
3 and 112, does that get there?
Nope.
Nope. We forgot 2. Should we do 2 or just not even worry about it? 100.
Label this page.
No, this is just carrying on for what we did last time, factoring. Tell me another one. What does 4 do, Lane? Yeah, you should use your calculator. 84 and 4, does that get to 16? No. 5 doesn't go into it. What about 6? Check it, Lane. 6. $56 and 6, does that get to 16? Nope. 9 goes into it. How about 9? 9 doesn't go into it? Okay, what about 12? 28 and 12. Negative 28 and 12. Look at that. Mr. Glazier jumped a few steps to get us there, but he got us there. Here we go. So we got our 2 new terms. We replace the middle term with our 2 new terms. And then we split and we factor. Out of the first one, I can factor a 7z, which leaves me 3z minus 4. Out of the second one, I can factor a 4, which leaves 3z minus 4, or 7z plus 4, and 3z minus 4. Now this is my answer here. Why do I not have to solve that one? No, why would I not set them equal to 0? Because there's no equal, right? Because there's no equal sign in the very beginning, we don't need to do it in the very end. Okay. All right, questions for me? The problems on the assignment are 7. Not kidding you. Okay, your assignment is live. Go for it. 7 of them. We're going to be factoring some of them and factoring and solving others. Yeah. Yep. With what? Bring them up to me. Right, here comes some more.
Well, do they not understand like there's like supposed to be some measures on there? I just don't.
Tomorrow we'll do a quiz like this problem. There will be a problem like number right here on your quiz. I don't know what. Today on your homework, you have a few like this, which is fun.
What would we call them?
Today on your homework, you have 2 like this. So good luck. No, I don't hate anyone. I severely dislike a lot of people. Right, Ted?
It's either that one.
You're not even in my top 50. In this class, you're not even in the top 50.
I hate this class.
Mine?
No,
Oh.
not in your class. Sorry.
College?
College is kicking my trash. College.
Well, Maddie, you should have learned how to read. You got to learn how to read to go to college.
I don't know how to read either.
I just don't know how to freaking do homework.
And don't panic. We're going to spend a lot of time in 1-7. I plan to spend till probably Wednesday in 1-7. We're going to be factoring when A doesn't equal 1. And then we're going to go back over factoring them both together. It's going to
This
be
goes
fun.
back into junior math.
Yeah, it does.
For like 2
You will
lessons.
see this math right here that we're doing right now all year.
And your
next
junior
year.
year. And your senior year if you take 1050.
Okay, wait.
I don't know how to do
What's it going
Find, multiply A and C together.
I have no freaking idea. I don't know what that is.
Shoot.
Find 2 numbers that multiply together to be that number and add together to be B.
Family and training.
How did you do it? I don't know how to
I'm so bad at this.
What?
My,
Wait, what was that? What did that vote come back as?
I don't know if they actually did.
Went to church yesterday.
What do you want us to say to that? Congratulations.
Yeah, kid, I went to church yesterday. Oh, darn it, it's just such your son. Handwriting's cute, though.
Okay, so that's what we're doing for homecoming now, the same as the...
Yeah, is our theme for homecoming a year to remember?
Sure.
What?
Do we need a theme for homecoming
There's
usually?
always a theme for the skits and
Well,
the
yeah,
floats.
the float and
There's
the
not gonna be skits.
Yeah, no, but for the float.
float.
There won't be class floats.
You said there was going to.
There'll be
Okay,
a
well,
parade.
Andrea asked me for volleyball float, so should we just do it here?
Sure.
I just didn't know.
I thought there was class float. Why would
They-
there not be a class
Yeah,
float?
what?
The big thing is we have to limit the number of floats we have in order to have a parade.
Well, guess what?
And take out like the old people that were.
Then we're gonna have football, volleyball, and marionettes.
So the kindergartners, cheerleaders, there'll be 6. Last year there was only 9 floats.
Let the class.
Year before that there was only 10.
Let the classes do it. Please.
It's not up to me, Missy.
Let's just do it anyways. They're not gonna know. No one's gonna rat us out.
Unless they do, we cancel our whole football season.
They're
Because
not
we
gonna,
didn't
who's
do
gonna
it.
rat us out?
I don't know, there's a bunch of cycles in this thing.
Heroin?
There is a bunch of cycles. Here.
Everyone's gonna come and sleep with us because they hate us. Because they're upset. Why is everyone getting one? They're all getting this on 3 and 4.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's definitely wrong. We probably cheated off each other.
You can do that. You don't know how you're saying.
Jason, go back up to your chair. Pronto.
Hey.
He's helping me right now. He's showing me.
No.
Is
Sit down.
humanities the study of art?
You were here Friday.
It's really our content, isn't it?
Is humanities the study of art?
I don't know what humanities is.
Because I thought it was like humans,
No, it's
the
definitely
general
not.
study of
Humanities
and
is
it's
art.
art.
I know it is art.
Now I'm taking 2 art classes because I didn't even know.
No, you need humanities here.
Teachers, we need a major of the sophomore class, so that's.
Travis, let me see your smile. Yeah, there it is. That's the one I want. That's the lady killer. That's it right there. Good luck, Kinley. You'll be right back, dude. Lane, let's see the smile. Hey!
Well, how many folds are we allowed to have?
He said to keep it as bare minimum as possible.
Cool. So we get 2 new class folds. Instead of just having 4 freaking folds.
There's not going to be 4. Football's probably going to be split up to 2.
Why? That's dumb. Just throw them all up there. They all practice together.
Yeah, but they want them. You have to wear masks on your float. Volleyball will have one, probably. Parents will have one, cheerleaders will have one, kindergartners, there'll be 6
We're all
sports.
freaking,
And I think we're not gonna better do like the drag main, I think we're gonna go on a different route, like I told you.
well, we can, that's awesome, we will have like this. But that's only 10, that's really not that much.
Grubs.
If you think
Why
about
is
it.
everything difficult? How are you smart? Yes.
It's a gift, isn't
Like,
it?
how
Imagine
are you genuinely just intelligent?
Like, how does your brain think? Do you just like look at something and it makes sense to you?
Yeah.
Because that, I wish I had that.
Same, but I like.
Because I
something,
look at stuff
and I'm like,
and I'm
what
like,
the hell?
I'm like, how?
I can tell you on one hand, that one hand or less, the number of times I've looked at a math problem and had no idea how to do it, and I'd say it's less than 5, maybe less than 3. Like
Are you
where I've
smart?
actually been like, what the flip?
Are you smart at like every subject?
No,
or is
he
it
sucks
just-
at
I
English.
suck at English.
Have you
That's
seen him
it?
try to spell?
Oh no, your handwriting's bad, but I didn't know.
I can't do English.
What's
How'd you
2
do?
out of 5? Out of 60?
That's probably way better than last year.
Sister. Hey,